welcome to Smackdown Live. I am the Pibman, you are the Pibmen, and this is Pibman Games. Just 2 nights ago, Survivor Series took place, and tonight we see the aftermath. Speaking of the aftermath, here is Samoa Joe, the man who intervened in one of our semifinal matchups, actually causing AJ Styles to lose against Brock Lesnar. So maybe tonight we hear why. Why, Samoa Joe, did you step in and take that out of AJ Styles' hands? But no, it's AJ Styles. AJ Styles is here. The man that Samoa Joe screwed. AJ Styles is not happy, and it shows. Of course, this is what happened last night as Samoa Joe interfered in Styles' match, hitting him with his move on the outside, which led to Lesnar beating him. There he is. And you can't think that this is over. But later tonight, it is Jimmy Uso taking on Baron Corbin in our main event. Also, don't forget, as Shane McMahon inaugurates our WWE Champion, Brock Lesnar. Here is Chris Jericho, Mr. Tuesday Night himself, the winner, the only man to survive last night in the Raw vs. SmackDown Brand Supremacy Survivor Series Classic. Chris Jericho obviously defeating Kurt Angle, the final 2 members of each team. Chris Jericho is scheduled for a match tonight against Rusev. A man who actually was a part of the Battle Royal that took place on our Survivor Series pre-show. A man that was actually not able to get the job done for Team SmackDown. So in this match, one man who did, one man who didn't. Regardless, they're going to settle it in the ring here tonight.
Rusev Fudria, Rusev Machka.
The Bulgarian Brute, Rusev. A man who is less happy than even he usually is after being one of the very first men to be eliminated in that pre-show Battle Royal. He sees himself as an MVP of SmackDown Live. And he wants to prove that tonight against our true MVP of SmackDown Live, Chris Jericho. We have seen a grimace on the face of Rusev ever since he was eliminated from the Brand Split Draft Tournament in the very first round from Brock Lesnar, our WWE Champion, that we will hear from later tonight. The bell is about to ring, and we are about to see some great action. Chris Jericho with the elbow to the back of head of Rusev. Quick strike. Again. And once more. Now the chop. Jericho taking it straight to Rusev, and you have to be surprised that Jericho knows that he's going to have to stay on top of Rusev and able to get this done. Jericho now to the top rope, but Jericho is caught by Rusev, and this is what I was talking about. Rusev striking Jericho. Jericho out to the outside. Jericho able to gain control, throws Rusev in, but Rusev throws him right back out. And the ref is counting up to a 5 count now. Oh, my apologies. Up to a 3 count here. They have until the count of 10. Now Jericho into the ring, not letting it get that far. Jericho to the ropes. Hits him with a enziguri, but actually comes up short. Now Rusev taking advantage of it. Rusev going for a strike of his own with that kick, and he misses. Now Jericho getting a little cocky, and Rusev makes him pay for it. He didn't miss that kick, and that's for sure. Jericho's feeling it. There's a headbutt to the back of the head. Now Rusev really piling on the offense here. Has him in a submission. Jericho able to get out. Knocking Rusev down to the ground after that big strike. Rusev back with a reversal. Again, a reversal by Jericho. We're seeing the back and forth here. Rusev picks him up with a fireman's carry. Now dragging Jericho by his hair onto the ropes. Jericho able to throw Rusev on the outside. Now he's up to the top. We'll be seeing a dive. And we do. Misses. Rusev moves out of the way, but isn't able to move out of the way as Jericho hits him with that drop kick. Jericho throwing Rusev back into the ring. Picking Rusev up now. Hits him with that inverted Russian leg sweep. Backbreaker. 1 count there. Thinking that might be enough to put Rusev out, but not quite yet. Rusev says no. The repeated strikes to the head have got to be adding up here, as Jericho has several times in this match went back to it. Jericho with a suplex there. Going for the cover. 1, but nothing more. Double axe handle to the back of the head of Rusev. Going for that kick once again, but Jericho outsmarts Rusev. Now striking him to the back of the head. We could be seeing a lion saw here, and yes we do. He lands it. 1, 2. Just a 2 count, and that has put away many of men. So props to you, Rusev. Rusev already stirring here, maybe to his feet. Jericho with the code breaker, and that's got to be it. The code breaker putting down even more men than the lion saw. For the cover now, maybe. Jericho dragging him away from the ropes, and there's the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out by Rusev. I've got to say, I did not see that coming. Jericho taunting to the crowd. I will say that he is pretty confident, but hey, after all these years, maybe he's earned it.
Come on, baby!
Jericho calling to the crowd. There's that elbow drop, the repeated offense here, covered. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Rusev is still in this match, whether you think so or not. But at this point, I will say Rusev is pretty much being dominated by Chris Jericho, the veteran. Jericho up to the second rope. And a sunset flip, he hits it for the cover. 1, 2... and he kicks out. Jericho now calling for Rusev. He's fired up here after all of this offense. Rusev now able to get the upper hand. Maybe a choke slam, but we see a reversal by Jericho. He's on fire. And there it is. You got him. Can we see it? It's, yes, the walls of Jericho. Jericho with the walls. Rusev is in trouble. Willie tap. Willie tap. Both men so tired here that Rusev saving himself. Jericho with that back elbow strike. Looks like he might have caught the nose of Rusev. Seeing some blood there. Rusev knocking Jericho out. To ringside here. Now Rusev looks to be angered after that back elbow strike. Another two of them there for Jericho to Rusev. These men invading each other on the outside here seemingly, but Jericho able to hit him with that forearm to finish it off, and throws Rusev back into the ring. And what could we be seeing here? Jericho waiting for Rusev. Picking him up. Rusev has other ideas. Clothesline. Slams that arm against the mat. Rusev missing that strike. Now Jericho getting hit with that belly-to-belly overhead suplex. A strong kick to the back of Chris Jericho. We do know that Chris Jericho does have a history with that back. Rusev now for the cover. 1, 2, and Jericho is able to kick out. That was close though. Rusev may have thought he had it there. Jericho now getting the upper hand. Hits him with a huge drop kick. Waiting for Rusev now. Could we see another code breaker? And we do. It's the code breaker. He hits it. This has got to be it. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and there it is. Chris Jericho is your winner of this match. Another great performance from Chris Jericho. So late in his career, it's so surprising to see him at such a high level, but hey, he's Chris Jericho. Rusev, though, did put on a good performance. We'll give him that. But once again, Chris Jericho comes out on top. Looks like it's time now for some more first round action from our brand split draft women's tournament. Bayley is very excited to be a part of this tournament. Of course, Charlotte giving us the right to have it at Survivor Series. As we see, bracket 1 here, Emma did lose to Nia Jax on Raw. She's drafted to Raw. Now Bayley, of course, taking on Naomi tonight. The winner moves on, the loser being drafted to the Blue Brand, SmackDown. opponent is none other than Naomi. Naomi claims that we will all see the glow by the end of this tournament as she starts her conquest tonight towards winning the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Always an entertaining entrance by Naomi, but surely this matchup just ahead will be just as entertaining. The ref will ring the bell here, and that signals the beginning of this match. Already right out of the gate we have the repeated kicks by Naomi, hitting her with that final head kick, knocking Bayley to the ground, and the crowd is loving it. The crowd is behind Naomi. Picking up Bayley now, throwing her to the corner. Bayley hit with that drop kick, but is actually able to push her off, deflect it, and takes minimal damage. Now Bayley to the top, the middle rope, going for that elbow drop, misses. Now into a neck breaker on Naomi. Both of these women, I do think, are qualified to be the Raw Women's Champion. So that's what's cool about this tournament, is even in the first round we see stars up against each other. Either of these women could be the champion. And we are in for some great action the rest of this tournament, I'm sure. And the rest of this match, Naomi to the ropes, hits her with a clothesline there. Naomi now picking up with Bayley, throwing her off, dragging Naomi here. Naomi actually able to break out of it, striking to the midsection here. Bayley now in the corner. She's in trouble with the repeated strikes. Naomi having a little fun here, taking Bayley by the head there. Did the drop kick. Leg drop. And the cover. One. Just a 1 count. Bayley retaliates with another strike to the midsection. But Naomi with a cover up here with the roll up. 1, 2. And Bayley is actually able to power out into a beautiful Hurricane Rana. Naomi to the top rope. What are we seeing here? It's a splash. Beautiful. Connected. That's a 2 count. Not a 3, just a 2. That means this match continues on. Naomi now picking up Bayley. She is putting in a lot of offense here, that's for sure. Hanging Bayley to dry there. Bayley's in trouble. She hasn't had much offense since the beginning of this match. She's taking a lot of damage. Naomi is rolling. Oh my, she hits her with that snap Hurricane Rana, the spike Rana there. Goes for the cover, but it's only a 2. Naomi now. The crowd now showing their love for Bayley. They love both of these women here. Naomi calling for her, hitting with the springboard, actually able to get her with that splash. Now Naomi waiting for her. Could she be going for her signature move here? Throwing her to the corner, it looks like. Can she hit it? She misses. Bayley, drop kick to the knee. Now with a neck breaker, she connects. Sitting, Naomi up now. Looking like she's going for some strikes to the head. Now Bayley to the top. Could we be seeing her signature elbow drop? There it is. She hits it. This match is over. This match is over. Yes. Bayley wins. Bayley comes out on top. Bayley moves on to the next round of the Brand Split Draft Women's Tournament. Impressive victory by Bayley here, considering how much offense that Naomi was actually able to get. Now, of course, this does mean Naomi is a part of our SmackDown roster, and we welcome her with open arms. That was a hell of a performance, and there's no shame in the outcome. Bayley moves on. We're joined now backstage. Kevin Owens actually reaching out to Shane McMahon here. Oh, come on, Kevin. Ooh, that definitely hurts if you're Kevin Owens. Finn Balor, of course, the man who stood up and took the place of Kevin Owens after Kevin Owens cowered out of his spot. But that's in the past. Here we are tonight, right now. Cedric Alexander, one of our newest members of SmackDown Live, scheduled for some competition tonight. This will be interesting to see how Cedric Alexander fares now that he is no longer a member of the Cruiserweight roster on Raw. That was the first time that he's actually competed in the WWE against a non-Cruiserweight opponent. When we asked him about it, he says, "There's nothing to worry. I'm going to do what I do, and what I do is win." So we'll see. Here is his opponent. It's Dolph Ziggler, a veteran of WWE, and certainly someone who is not a pushover. A man who is a former world champion. He has a bunch of wins under his belt, and this won't be an easy ride for Cedric Alexander. Cedric Alexander, Dolph Ziggler, the action begins now. Ziggler, right out of the gates, trying to take advantage, but Cedric says no. Cedric now, with the beautiful bridging suplex, going for the cover, only gets a 1. Maybe surprising Ziggler here. I think Ziggler may have been underestimating the talent of Cedric Alexander. Now Cedric going for a fisherman, but reversed into a beautiful bridging suplex again. Same move that Cedric just hit him with. Now Ziggler showing off, which is something that he is very accustomed to. Hitting with that elbow again with the kip up. Picking up Cedric now. Cedric actually able to hit a strike. Ziggler says no. Going for a kick there, but Cedric hits him with another one of those bridging suplexes, and that is a punch in the face to Dolph Ziggler. Right there with the enziguri, Cedric certainly feeling comfortable here outside of the cruiserweight division. To the ropes, hits Ziggler with that running shoulder tackle onto the outside. Ziggler now on the outside. Cedric calling for him to get up. Cedric could be setting up some sort of running strike here. Nope, with the springboard moonsaw, which was beautifully done, and it landed, and it hurt. Cedric now taunting the crowd and throwing Ziggler back in the ring. Ref only do a 3 count. Now maybe up to the top. Cedric hits Ziggler with that neck breaker. That was beautifully connected. Here we go with the cover. 1. Just a 1 count. I thought it may be a 2. Now an elbow of his own by Cedric. Missing that kick to the back. Now Ziggler hits him with that back body drop. Ziggler dragging him now into the headlock. And he's doing a headstand now. Like I said, Ziggler is very accustomed to the game that is showing off, and he's doing it all here tonight. Misses there, but actually able to get the upper hand once again. Cover, just not even a 1 count there. Ziggler picking up Cedric. Cedric into a Hurricane Rana, and the crowd is behind him. There we go with another elbow. Cedric is fired up here. Now with the full Nelson slam. Into the cover. 1, 2, and you gotta be kidding me. Cedric Alexander, his first match outside of the Cruiserweight division, just knocked off Dolph Ziggler, a former world champion. Cedric Alexander came out here and surprised us, surprised me, surprised the fans. He surprised Dolph Ziggler, most of all. Coming out here and out-wrestling Dolph Ziggler. Amazing. There it is, that beautiful Stone Nelson face slam to the cover. There he is, and he's excited. He knows what he's accomplished here tonight. He's defeated a former world champion at Cedric Alexander. Welcome to SmackDown Live. Later tonight is Shane McMahon with the inauguration of our WWE Champion Brock Lesnar. But first, it's our main event of the evening, Jimmy Uso taking on Baron Corbin. In the ring already, we do have Jimmy Uso making his return. As you do know, in the past, during the Brand Split Draft Tournament, Baron Corbin was set to face the Usos, but backstage to get the upper hand, Baron Corbin did slam Jimmy Uso through the hood of a car. You can see that at Pibman Games on Instagram. So tonight, Jimmy is out here by himself without his brother, looking to get a hand up against Baron Corbin, getting revenge here. And of course, Baron Corbin did go on to defeat Jey Uso, his brother, in the match later that night. And you gotta think things may have been different had Jimmy Uso been out there to support his brother at ringside. Much animosity between these two individuals, which I'm sure will make for a great match here tonight. When we talked about that animosity, it looks like these two are already beginning. The bell has rung. Corbin hasn't even had a chance to take off that jacket yet, and they're shooting for the fences here. Strike after strike by Corbin. Now throwing with the Irish whip. Knee to the midsection. Knee to the midsection. And a strong Russian leg sweep there by Baron Corbin. Now a strong strike there to the face. And Baron Corbin is beating down Jimmy Uso here. Now we do have to take into account that Jimmy Uso is not a singles wrestler. He is a tag team wrestler. And a very successful tag team with his brother, Jay. The Usos have several tag team titles underneath their belt. And it is not often that they end up in one-on-one competition. But when it comes to this, when it comes to a battle of revenge like this, Jimmy Uso will get in the ring and he will fight you. So tonight we are seeing that. Uso now with the Irish whip, and he is hit with that big, strong, big boot there. Corbin really taking Jimmy Uso to town right here. Man, with a strong slam there. Corbin dragging Uso there by the hair into the turnbuckle. Strong strike to the face. Going for a kick there to the midsection, but Uso actually able to reverse it. Getting fired up here, calling the crowd. Uso grabbing Baron Corbin, maybe throwing him into the corner himself. No, onto the rope. Hanging him in between the top and the middle rope there. But Corbin actually too quick, able to get up. Uso slams him. Power slam there. Hits him with that drop kick to the face. And Uso maybe actually picking up some offense here, which he hasn't done for a majority of this match. Into the DDT. The crowd is behind Uso here. Man, there's a kick to the kneecap from Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin does tend to bend the rules, but hey, he is winning. He does win. He may win tonight. But no, with a big headbutt from Uso, he refuses to be denied here tonight. Uso now with Baron on his shoulders, hanging him out to dry on the top rope with the elbow drop. Repeating the strikes here. Getting on top of Corbin. Offense after offense. Into the snapmare there. Down to the ground. Has him. Corbin able to get out of it. Corbin now picks up Uso. Uso reverses. Uso with the back body drop. Picking up Corbin. With the super kick, he misses. Corbin with a huge bulldog. Picking up Uso now. And here it is. It's the end of days, which generally means it is the end of the match, and there it is. It's the 3 count. This match is over. Baron Corbin is your winner. Missing that super kick, of course, then straight into the end of days. Lights out. Corbin comes out on top against Jimmy Uso. Now Corbin. What is he doing? He's coming in the ring with a steel chair. Come on, the match is over. You've done your damage. Baron Corbin, come on. Hitting Uso now. Come on. The match is over. The match has been over. Is this... Yes! It's Jey Uso. He's in here to save the day. Striking Baron Corbin. Knocking the chair out of the hand. And here he goes with the clothesline over the top. Jey Uso saves the day. He saves his brother Jimmy. It's now time for the inauguration of our WWE Champion here on SmackDown Live. Please welcome our General Manager, Shane O'Mac. Shane McMahon, of course, just 2 nights ago was a part of the Grand Supremacy Survivor Series Classic. Ended up being eliminated by Kurt Angle. Although Team SmackDown was able to pull out on top, and that's all that matters. The captain did his job. Ask and you shall receive. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the music of Brock Lesnar, our WWE Champion, and he's on his way out here. Of course, Brock Lesnar making it to the finals of the WWE 2K18 Grand Skill Draft last night. Shane in the ring now. Yes, congratulations, Brock. We are proud to have you. What? No! Brock Lesnar just picked up Shane McMahon. Oh my, he hits him with that F5. Brock Lesnar just F5 the commissioner of SmackDown Live. And again, he has him up again. Good God, that's enough, damn it. Another F5. Shane McMahon, what did he do? I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on here. Brock now calling for Shane to get up. And Brock, how can he do this? He's grabbing the WWE Championship, and he just hit the commissioner with his own brand's championship belt. You have got to be kidding me. The nerve of Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar now throwing Shane to the outside. No, come on, is this really necessary? Stripping the table here. He's going to put Shane through it. He's going to put Shane through that table. Brock, no. Come on, Brock. Dragging Shane to the table. It's inevitable. Here we are. He throws him to the top of it. Brock now picking him up. They're on top of the table. Not in F5. No. Oh, my. He just put Shane McMahon through a table on SmackDown Live. If anything, I guess this means Shane McMahon, you can take that title and you can shove it. That's the only message that I foresee here. Brock Lesnar didn't have to say a damn thing. He showed us. Thank you guys for tuning in to SmackDown Live. Make sure to click that like button, click that subscribe button to get updates about the newest Pibman Games videos. Thank you guys again. Stay tuned tomorrow for an episode of NXT.